All right, camera's rolling. Okay, this one, the instructions say use the law of cosines to find the three angle measures, and I'm here to tell you that's painful. So we're going to do the law of cosines once, and then the law of sines once, and then triangle sum theorem to finish up all three angles. But if you remember when I was teaching you guys earlier from the notes, if you got to remember the law of cosines, you got to remember it comes from the Pythagorean theorem. So if you start the Pythagorean theorem, and then do you guys remember the pattern I showed you? What are the next two letters that go here? 2AB, right? So we're subtracting 2AB, that matches those two, and then what's the cosine of? Cosine of C. So this is what we're solving for right now. That's why this is such a pain in the butt. We're solving for cosine of C. Look at this drawing right here. We don't know any of the angles, but we do know all the side measures. We're going to have to do all this arithmetic and then use inverse trig ratio to find the cosine of C. Okay, so this one is C, right? This one is little a, this one is little b. You have to keep those consistent on your equation. So what is C squared? What's 30 squared, boys and girls? Say 900. Very good. What is A squared? What's 14 squared? Anybody know? Say 196. 196. And what's 20 squared? Somebody say 400. Good. And then follow the rest of the formula. Minus 2, A is 14, B is 20. And then you don't know the cosine of angle C. So we've got a bunch of addition and subtraction and then division to do here. So I'm going to combine like terms. You guys can help me out with the calculator so I don't have to put it up on the screen, please. But what's 196 plus 400? Okay. And what's 2 times 14 times 20? Is that 560? Okay. Okay, somebody do 900 minus 596. 304. Is that positive or negative? Positive. Wait a second. We've got negative 560. Uh-oh. Did we do something wrong? It doesn't look right. Huh. If we're trying to isolate cosine of C, what do I have to divide by? Negative 560. So somebody help me out. What's 304 divided by 560? Should be about around 0.6. 0.54. So we're going to say negative 0.54 equals the cosine of C. Now, this is where you use the old inverse trig ratio button, but it's negative. Is that gonna affect anything? Why not? Do you guys know why not? This is what we're going to learn next module. But if we need to use the inverse cosine, so on my calculator I can hit shift first, and then if you can see, you can't see it on the screen, the inverse cosine right there. And then I'm going to I have to put it in parentheses so I can make it negative. Negative 0.54. It spits out an angle. Look at that. 122.68 degrees. Cool. So, angle C equals 122.68. Now, we can use that and the law of sines. So this angle is 122.68. I can use that and the law of sines to figure out both angle A and B, just like we did on that last video. Here's the first setup. I'm not going to finish it all the way through. Actually, I did both setups, so you guys can make sure you're getting it right. So the known quantity is going to be C and cosine of C. I'm sorry, sine of C. So the sine of 122.68 over 30. Yeah. Okay. Well, this one was easy. They told me angle A, B, and C. And by convention, angle A, the little a is opposite. The opposite side.
Oh, so you just take the angle sine opposite for like the...
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm using the sine of C over side C to find the others. So you're going to set that equal to, let's do side B. The sine of angle B over side B is 20. Solve that one like we did on the other video. And then you use the same known quantity right here. This is just a number. Once you plug it into the calculator, that's going to be equal to sine of A over side A, which is 14. And that's how you can find the other two angles. Or you can find one of them and then use triangle sum theorem to find the third angle. Okay?